I might have to go to Genesis every year from now on. To ensure I get, and then once the tournament's over, I need to eat like 10 hot dogs, get my fill. Oh! Aw.
Fog.
I swear this Puff is DIing like perfect for everything to just like work. Oh, Merry Christmas! Falcon vs. Fox. It's hard. It's hard. I think either Fox and Falco are equally as difficult, but for different reasons, or Fox is slightly harder. I've been thinking. I think the Foxes are getting better punishes, and it's making it a lot harder. Like, I feel like somehow Fox players have, like, better punish game on Falcon than Falco now, which is really weird. Like, usually Falco's known as, like, the punish character. Like, there's actually like a lot of counterplay to like Falco punish game, I feel like, compared to Fox, because if you have like really good SDI, you can get out of so many things versus Falco, like pillar combos and stuff, but there's not, if you have really good SDI, you'll still get hit by most Fox stuff. Like, his stuff is more like concrete, I think. Among the top 5, Fox, I think. Fox or Falco. It's either Fox or Fox and Falco. I don't really see Falco being harder than Fox anymore. He can definitely feel very oppressive, but I think once you have a full understanding of like the neutral, then I think that's not as much of a factor. Yeah, I also think like Falco's like objectively like easier to edge guard. Like it's like very clear cut, like you don't have to like think about it. You don't have to think about, like he can definitely get back sometimes, but I think, like sometimes I can hit Fox while he's recovering, and he can still recover again, but usually if you hit Falco when he's recovering, that's usually all it takes. You only need, like, one edge guard outplay, and then you take the stock, but you can, like, even if you, like, do one edge guard outplay versus Fox, he can still have another chance. That's a good chance to get back. Yeah, and Nair is easier to hit versus Falco. Yeah. Although if we're talking about the differences, I think Falco has a better up tilt than Fox, a better back air. The hitboxes are bigger, a little harder to avoid. Like a Falco up tilt's scarier than a Fox up tilt. He's still advantage. It's really close either way, I think. But I think. Yeah. It's definitely the two spacies, that's for sure. I think Sheik is a tiny bit easier than them, but Sheik can feel similarly difficult, I think, because she has some pretty... If you do mess up versus Sheik, it feels very brutal. And also, she's like the easiest character to be consistent versus Falcon out of all the good characters. Like, you can catch like a Fox player or a Falco player having a slight off day and get some lucky gimps, get some good reads, and just take their stock, you know? If they're playing a little bit off, their tech skills a little bit off, you can like take advantage of that. The Sheik player, like, even if the Sheik player is having a little bit of an off day, the punish game and the execution for Sheik fighting Falcon is so consistent. It's like, you fighting a Sheik player on an off day is not going to matter nearly as much. Like, Sheik is always going to consistently be hard. Like, Sheik doesn't really get gimped. Her tech chase is easier to do on Falcon than it is on Spacies. She can just get, like, kind of lucky cheese hurtbox shifting and stuff. But yeah, Fox is definitely really important because the most common character by a lot. Most common character and also the most common good character. Like, I feel like almost every good player like, so many of the good players you fight, it's like, okay, what Falcons you have to watch out for? Okay, I gotta list them on one hand. Mango, Magi, Ginger, Bobby Big Balls. Then, like, I'm sure there's a couple others, but those are like the ones you think of. And then, like, okay, what Sheik players you have to watch out for? Okay, you got Plup, J-Mook, Spark, Crudo, and like you can count them on one hand. But with Fox, it's like you got like Cody, Aklo, Moki. I'm drawing a blank, but there's a bunch. Joshman, Sunsei. Hacks when he does play. Leffen. Fiction's weird because he plays so many characters. But yeah, I should have mentioned. See, I don't think of Falco. When I think of Falco, I don't really think of Fiction, even because he plays other characters too. But